Well, good morning. At least it's morning here for me. This morning I'm working on the game devlog for today, and the agenda I have is to show you a small inventory and UI improvement that I made in the last day. I also spent a bit of time working on my post-jam update for Johnny Dreams Bad, which is my Ludum Dare 48 submission. And lastly, in today's devlog, I want to introduce myself. Since if you're here and you decide to follow my game's progress, you probably want to know a little bit about the dev too. So we're going to cover those three things in today's devlog. So let's begin with the inventory system. Full disclosure, because I want to be as honest with you guys as possible, and honestly, I want to share with you the resources I use, that way you might be able to use them in your own projects. I created my own inventory system at first, but I found that the code was cumbersome and I thought that it would be hard to maintain in the long run. So I found a tutorial online by CodeMonkey, and I'm going to go ahead and share that with you in the description. That way if you want to check it out, you can. But awesome, hats off to you, CodeMonkey, for this awesome inventory system. And that's what I'm going to show you guys now. The inventory system I built following CodeMonkey's tutorial allows you to define items as stackable or not. So you can pick up items that will create their own slot if they already exist in the inventory. You can also create items that will stack atop one another. This system also allows for the dropping and usage of items. I have implemented dropping as you see here, but use is what I'm going to work on next because my use case was much different than CodeMonkey's. In addition to those changes, I implemented some toggle on key press for each of the UI menus. I think this will just be a better experience for players overall, so you don't always have to click a button to expand a menu or not. You can easily just press a key and toggle those open. Well, I've been working most of the morning and nature calls, so I'm going to go ahead and take a break and take my dog for a walk. As it happens, it's a really nice day out. So I decided to share that with you and took some film of my dog. This is Gavin. Hey Gavin. Place. Settle. Down. All the way down. Good boy. I made some progress on my other project that I'm going to share with you in this devlog. Ludum Dare 48 was my first game jam, and my entry was called Johnny Dreams Bad. It's a top-down 2D game where you're running in Johnny's nightmare with these wraiths that chase you. Originally, due to time constraints, my Ludum Dare submission has a sphere as the character, but that's not really what I had in mind when I made the game. So I added the character I made for this newest game, and I went ahead and put him in the game. And this is what it looks like. I think it really improves the game, and it's the look I was going for originally. I'm going to go ahead and share a link with you at the bottom. If you want to check that out, it's on itch.io and it's free to play. Lastly, in today's devlog, I wanted to share a little bit about myself. My name's Jake, and my family and I are traveling the US in our converted school bus. It's called a schoolie. You can check it out on YouTube. It's kind of a thing. And we've went from Ohio, where we own a home and we're renting it. We've traveled to see some friends throughout the countryside, and right now we're on the West Coast. Don't know how much longer we're going to do this for before we find somewhere we love and settle down, but it's been quite the adventure so far. Before my family and I hit the road and started this crazy adventure, I was a software engineer back in our home state of Ohio. Well, if you stuck around this far, I appreciate you. I think that's going to wrap it up for this devlog. I'm going to try to make some real progress on the game before I create another one. That way I have something really cool to show off. Thanks for watching.